shoot, that was a bad thing. Oops. Well, hello, and welcome to a rolling line stream. The first thing on my channel for like a while. A long while. Yes, because I have taken another massive break. And today we are streaming on the rolling line map. The very big rolling line map, which you might be able to see has had some changes since you last saw it in episode 3, I believe. I've tried to do some work on it off camera, and yeah, there's been a lot done. So I guess we'll start off with some of the bigger stuff, like I tried continuing on the disused branch, and that's not came along very well. I extended the ballasting further along, but the mountains are very under detailed, and they're just the hills placed down. Over here was what was going to be the subject of episode 4, was going to be some fields, and yet that never came to be because the game got really laggy. And the fields look pretty good. Kinda wish the wheat sorta crop was able to get a bit denser. But all in all, I think it looks good. Brushes. Move them over here. Don't know why I have a flower brush. That might have been the wheat brush, actually. Rock brushes. Just put these over here. So this is the was going to be the subject of episode 4, but wasn't because PC problems, and it got really laggy whenever I was trying to build, so it was hard to watch. I planned out a lot of stuff. Got fields started, like the plotting of the fields. I started out roads. Yeah, this is gonna be like a main arterial road, 4 lanes wide. Yeah, I didn't get very far on it. I mean, I have plans still to finish it. Like, there's gonna be a grain elevator right here, alongside the tracks. I need to figure out how to transition it into the city of Acton, which still has this really nicely completed block. I do love how this looks. I have done some work in here. I haven't touched the sort of old port area, but I have gone over here and added a parking lot. So there's that. I think that's all I actually did. Wait, no, I think I also went through and did some more of the curbing. Yeah. 4 used to look a lot like this, where there were holes whenever you ran into junctions, because I hadn't done the corner curbing, and I went through and did a lot of that off camera. So now the city streets closer to the water look neat and tidy. I think I need to move on and do some more buildings, maybe like that lot or that lot. But yeah, over here I tried building mountains, sort of the separating mountain range between the desert and the farmland. And it didn't really go too well, as in I just placed down mountains and gave up on it. Yeah, that's all that really sits there. I did go around and sort of extend some of the roads into the desert distance. So now you can see like what it might look like eventually. I also extended the power lines. So it's a small town. Ah, the engines are loud. I'm thinking I'm gonna get rid of these. Those are really loud. Anything else inside the thing? No. Hey, alright. Yeah. Down here in the small Arizona town. I might want to revisit this at some point and sort of update it. Because I think some of the building techniques are a bit outdated. And also sort of like finish the train station because it's basically a box with lights and a sign on it. I still love the way this looks. And the old motel. Still looks so cool to me. Ah, I have to finish up. Cool. Yeah. I do want to continue this on, and nice that people have kind of pressured me into doing it, because I was lazy. Also, I'm thinking about basically tearing this out and redoing the entire thing, because it's very ugly. And it doesn't make a whole lot of sense why you'd see green evergreen trees right from a desert. No sense. So I'm thinking about extending the mountain range so it comes this way and heads down here. It sort of squishes these tracks. I'll figure out how to sort of transition it into this area. But for now, it's pretty ugly and I kind of want to get rid of it. And that's basically all that's happened. I think you all saw the extension of the length of the thing and how it got massively longer. Yeah, I think it used to end right around here. Was where it used to end for some reason. Yeah, and then I extended it way further back. So I guess I'll figure out what else to do, because I've basically gone over everything and nobody is watching. People watch them after, but they don't watch the actual stream. Might wait to build, but I'm not sure. It still looks pretty cool, everything. Should have done more in these backyards now looking at it. Oh well. I did stuff here. Don't know why I didn't do it here. Yeah. This all still looks pretty cool. I do need to finish the bridge. I have the main approach and it's basically done. So I really need to go on and finish the main bridge, which should be way easier now with the new tools that have come out since. I also need to go through here and revamp this area. It is quite ugly right now and doesn't make a lot of sense. I kinda need to go through and keep working on it. And this also needs work. I need to finish up the river. That's what these are for. These are supposed to be ripples. I need to finish up the river. Hello, Ibishu Fiction? Hello. Welcome to the stream. Oh. Isn't that map bigger? That must be one powerful machine. Yeah. This is a very intensive map. It's stuttering even here, and I have not even opened up the editing tool. Like, pretty sure apply changes is on. Yeah, it is. That usually is what lags out the game, is when you have changes being applied and it's like in some random space or a really big space and it kills it. So And that must be one powerful system, because this is lagging quite hard. Especially probably on your end. Ibishu. Ibishu pigeon. Oh. Okay. Alright. Pronunciation isn't the easiest. So, what do you think of the stuff that happened in between now and the last episode? Like, a lot has happened. Turn this into night. Midnight. Tower looks still pretty cool. Still looks pretty cool. Englishing not working today. Okay, so there are lights in here. I couldn't remember. That looks pretty cool at night. Can't remember if the Arizona town has lights. Yeah, it does. Yeah. The fields were supposed to be the subject of episode 4, but that's when the game started really lagging hard. Probably because I was editing like this entire field with all these props. And yeah, I wish it was denser. But that was supposed to be episode 4. I tried working on mountains, but that didn't work out very well. I kind of just gave up. I also tried working on the mountains down here. Also gave up. I still need to finish this over here. I haven't even touched it rather than the road system. Yeah. Go to sunset. Or just midday. That's not what I need to do. You know what? I'm gonna do this field. I'm gonna start doing this field. Tree brush be gone. Pretty sure you're supposed to be the wheat brush. Nope, that's too far. Ooh. Fill in that gap, then put that over here. Go away. Right. This is going to be incredibly laggy real fast. Yeah, shift this, increase speed. Yep, it's already beginning to slow down. This was what was supposed to be episode 4, was me doing this. And yeah, that's when I started hitting lots of PC issues. Hopefully I'll be able to bring this back for with episode 5. Don't know what I'll be working on though. But people really like it, so... Not very enthralling detailing right now. No, dang it. Yep, it's already starting to hit. really hard. Okay, almost done. Doesn't feel quite as dense as this field. It's pretty dense though. And drop you over here. And apply changes. That should fix this lag issue. And it kinda does. It's still a bit slow. Yeah, that's what it was planning to do for episode 4, and that's why it never came, because of how laggy it started getting. Was that the field making process was very slowing down my computer, and it would not have been a very good watch. Hello Matthew Lenfair, thank you for joining the stream. Where I currently work on a very boring and dull field of wheat. These things feel smaller. And in fact they are. Yeah, would you say it's a smaller crop? And apply changes. So, no. Apply changes. That should fix the issues. Yay. And that was why episode 4 was delayed. So, kind of want to keep working on this area. Where's the grass one? It should be over here. Boop. There's going to be nothing on this side, but over here, big grain silo is my plan. So now I must curate grass in between build area and non-build area. I must create lots of grass, because lots of grass makes things look better. Boom. And I must curate fence for safety reasons. Yes, it is rolling line. It is returned. Flared radiators. Fences so people can be safe, because we don't want people getting on the train tracks and getting hit by a train. That would be bad. Is my snap angle off? Custom track. Snapping. Indeed it is. Oh, I should also probably turn on snap props. On that it. Is this a good stream time for you all? Like, I kind of don't have a set schedule when it comes to streaming, because I'm still relatively new. Oh god, what's the rotation keys? Nope, that downsizes and upsizes it. Wrong thing. So is this like a good time, or should I stream later in the day? Because I don't know what other people's schedules are. And this is sort of like the biggest stream I've had. And yes, I am not lying. Numpad. Oh, is numlock on? Yes, it was. Intense clicking. Okay. Fencing for safety. Because we want to be safe. "7:34 a.m. That's a bit early. Yes, I'm also on Corona break, flared radiators. Hence why I've gotten doing this, because I actually have time. Oh, what's coming? Ah, snap props. That's what I was trying to do. I knew I was doing something. I just couldn't remember. Snap props on. Canada does not rule. Canada wants to be like America. Big facts right there. Ah, that should be good for the rest of the way. Sorry about that. Hello, Michael Henfrey. Hello. Welcome to the stream, where we build fences for safety reasons. We don't want to be going into unsafe places, like on the train tracks. What's in my hand? Nothing. Okay. That was weird. Wasn't letting me pick up anything of the fences. It's done it again. I'm gonna actually extend the green space, because this goes way too close to what would be the embankment of the tracks. Edit details. Oh boy, this is gonna kill. Turn off snap angle. And then extend. So you need to be moved. Apply changes for lag. That would not be safe. I'd be shoot pigeon. That would not be safe. You must be safe. God dang it. Ooh, that was a hit. We have curated fence for safety reasons. Now we must add trees for beautification reasons. GE Force? No? I'm using OBS to stream. Why am I going over here? Grabbed it from the tree brush. The fall leaves brush. That's the thing known as the frame rate killer. We'll put trees for decorative purposes. Boom. Nice evergreen tree. And Michael Henfrey, that's why I don't play VR. A, because I don't have a headset, and I know it would be sucky. because doing this would be 10 times harder. And this is like how I like to play games, so I would never want to do this in VR, even if I got gifted a headset. You, sir, do not deserve to be there. Same thing with you, sir. You get to go there. Oh yeah, there's also dead trees. I should probably put that in here. I don't know why I haven't, though. Interesting. Oof, that's killing it. Yes. One of the disadvantages of doing a fall map is that... Oh, that did nothing. Okay. One of the disadvantages of doing a fall map is that leaves have to be added, and yet they're gonna kill everything when it comes to frame. Which tree should I use? Oh, I think we got more. I use this one because that's more branches and more coolness about it. Yes, it may look nicer in VR, but is it easier to play in VR? I doubt that. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Putting the tree up was not my intention. There we go. Make it bigger. Must add more bushes. More bushes required. There's this mysterious box here that my imagination says it's what the power lines go through in order to go under the tracks. Because when I tried putting power lines on the side of the tracks, it just looked awful. These things are not tall enough in order to get over the tracks. And they're basically to scale, so yeah. The mysterious box is that, in case anyone was wondering why these were here. Right, so we've now done that. Now we need to do the real part that will absolutely kill the PC. And that is to add the final touch. Lay leaves. God dang. I fear the end. You already have some leaves in there. Okay, so that's pretty good. Have some leaves. Have some leaves. No leaves. Just more leaves. More leaves, more gooder. And there you go. And that is a field. Practically. Done. CSX or NSX. Half true. The idea is that this track right through here that heads, I guess, north and south through Acton is going to be CSX owned, while the main line tracks are going to be UP owned. So yes, it's going to be partially CX owned, but it's only like in this spot right here. But it's mostly going to be UP. Yeah, I do have a random... Oh, I thought that was the NS on it. Huh. Never mind. But that is a field. Done. I could go through the props list and see what I could add. Add some junk on the side of the road, because, you know, people aren't the tidiest. feel like these new assets that Gage added, the station things and so much more. Haven't used them yet because this is the first time I've gotten on since they were added. No, close. So, what to add by the side of the road? Ooh, hold on, I have an idea. We use tracks. These things, the new track assets. And maybe we'll say there's track construction going on around here. That's a burn to the UK rail system. Ouch, I feel their pain. Ties. Old ties. We should probably put a pickup truck on it. Because the work crews need to get there somehow, right? We also need to ballast this. Terrain. And these things. Ballasting. It makes the tracks feel like tracks. Or at least better. "2D mode? There's a 2D mode in this game?" Michael Henry, I do not know, because I never even knew there was a 2D mode in this game. I need colors. Which one do I go to? Shut up, iPad. Oh, these are save file paints. What shouldn't I be going for these? Let's do the lighter gray. Ooh, this is slow. I just realized this is the same color as the road beds next to it. Oh, I mean, I guess the gravel would be universal to what's near it. Hello, Linux FN. Welcome to Zaystream, where I was originally just gonna take people around the map and show them what has happened since last episode, but I decided to work on a field instead. Because I can't resist from detailing. Detailing is amazing. And I still love the way this looks. Need more trees. More trees, more gooder, right? More evergreen trees as well. Okay, that was weird. There. I could do this part right here if I really wanted to, because this is going to probably be a forest of some sort. I also have the big main road that I need to put markings on. But doing that would be torture, at the very least. Because this is a long stretch of road. Oh, and I can actually finish these now. Yay, I can finish the slopes. Do we have guardrails? Because that'd be really useful. Having... No, we do not. Ah, sad times. I think those are supposed to be tied. Or those. I don't know. These look better because they're more random. But I have lots of stacks of wood. Which is pretty good. I approve. More stacks of wood, more better. Oh, wow. Dumpsters? No. Where have you been all my life? Oh, I must use these. Holy cow, yes. Yes, you can do this. Come on. Hey, you did it. You can put in the dumpster. That is beauty. Now, if only we could have one with stuff in it. Oh, so turns in rolling line. It is a very long process, and I can show you real quick if I just grab some road segments. Basically, what I do is I take a road, right, and then I turn it like that with the numpad, and it's been a while though. It might be easier to use the new F tools. Oh, okay, I remember. Dang it, F mode. Wait a minute. I regret pressing F. Oops, I'm bugging my headset. Did I crash rolling line? Oh no. Oh. Hey, it did come up. I don't want to do that. Actually what I do is I don't take that. I put that, and was it this one? I honestly don't remember. It's been so long. Yeah, sorry Linux, I don't remember. It's been so long since I've done the roads. You know, I can probably pull up one of the corners and you can see how it's laid out. Okay. Yeah, I think it's on this one. You turn it like once or twice and then you put that in, extending it. You get a nice inside curve, but the problem with these ones is that, well, the outside is a bit jagged and rough. But the inside curve is always looking pretty nice. Yeah, that's how I get curved roads. I need to go through and redo all these road markings. I have all these older, brightly yellowed ones. And I got suggested to use darker yellow ones, which is what I use over here. And they look so much better, and I need to go back and redo those. Because the roads over here look really good with the new road markings. That railroad thing. The railroad, marking on the road. The old Arizona town. This is like what, the second thing I worked on? Or was it, I think this was the first thing I worked on. And it's not even done. There's supposed to be a modern gas station right here, and a sort of single family home here. And yet it's not even done. I haven't even done the front facade on the old Texaco styled gas station. Nor have I done it on so many buildings. Like, this one I think looks pretty cool. But, no, I haven't done it here. I haven't done it here. I haven't even finished the station. I really need to go back and finish this area. It has not a lot of nice detail. I really do need to go back and finish it. And the roundabout as well, in the middle of America. Least thing you expect. I guess last. Speaking hard today. Hey, so we have that. We need to get the gravel gun next to continue on this. So we can get ballasting. And the worst part about ballasting is you really probably don't want to train on it. It's exactly what I have here, so I need to move it. Be gone. Okay. I have no clue what's going on here. All I know is that that ain't right. Stop now. Yeah, you don't want train in the way because then you get this, which is floating rock. And floating rock not as good as ground rock. Mailman's outside. And just fill in the cracks in the train bows. And then you get pretty dynamic ballast. Although you're still probably gonna have floaty rocks. Oh well. And there's floaty rocks on that truck. Tracks floats there. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to come back and redo this at some point. Some of the stuff, because that's not supposed to be happening. That's also not supposed to be happening. Oh, there's rocks inside the cab. That must be great for a driver of the truck. So the ballasting looks pretty dang good. Not too many rocks are like weirdly floating. So, that's graveling done. I guess I could work on the sort of forest tracks along here. Why am I heading out here? I need to go over here. It's offensive. And I need to grab, you. Actually, no, that makes no sense. Why would there be borders between a forest and the road? We need the guardrails. That's a lot of trees. Set down up here. That is quite a bit of trees. And they all seem to be the same height. Train elevation makes forest looks good, which is why this area looks so good. Because everything's on a hill, but when you're flat like this, it kind of doesn't make a lot of sense. It also seems a bit dense. Maybe when we go through and add sort of the ground stuff, it'll work a bit better. Like adding grass in. Does this look good? It just seems off to me the way this forest looks. And I guess it's not really a full forest, but like something seems off. Ooh, okay, that was a spike. Okay, I want to quickly remove this bush out of the road before I apply changes. This forest doesn't seem very good. It doesn't look quite as good as the one over here. Don't think it's because of the lack of leaves. Wow. This area still looks pretty good, even though it's like quite old. Like, this building is so basic. Just put triangle pieces on top. Yeah, it still looks pretty good. Signal box. That doesn't seem very American. That styling. I also do love the way the creek looks through here. Anyway, we must get back to construction work with the forest, which means we must do the killing part. Yes, more leaves. The rustic looking part. You mean the red parts? For this? I'm gonna probably change this real quick. This over here, I like the way how the roof falls in. I think that looks pretty cool. And then the leaves everywhere. Still looks pretty good. Even much later on when I'm starting to build stuff that looks like this, which is quite detailed compared to that. So we have forest. The forest is pretty easy to make. Where else to go? Oh, there's no grass in here. That's not acceptable. We must have more grass. More grass is equal to more gooder. So there's that area which has had a lot of progress come onto it. That looks way better than what it did before. Where else should I go? Just work on. Fishing with the bridge would be another task for another day. I mean, I guess I could work on continuing on the stream through here, which I did extend. it ended around here, I think, actually. The seam. It ended around there, I think, and I extended it. Maybe it was here. I can't remember. Actually, it was probably there, because that's where the, excuse me, whitewater the rapids end. Yeah, my bridge is actually quite complete. Good to know. Don't need to continue it on. So we have, that was stupid. Okay, we have a... the banks over here, and you need to be way lower. Nope, come on. Currently trying to fill in the gaps. So that way it looks pretty good when it transitions over to sort of like these areas. This area is supposed to be somewhere in Colorado, if I remember correctly. Oh, it's already getting laggy. So this is like supposed to be set in middle of nowhere in Colorado. And that is a bit laggy, so I'm going to probably change this real quick and then edit details. That's a really small radius, so I can grab these. These are like shore rocks. Creek would not be that deep, so I imagine having smaller, bigger rocks on the edge. So probably should not do it that rapidly, because that's probably going to kill my PC, and this map is starting to struggle. Okay, so we have that. Then, actually, we should probably grab some different terrain pieces. I also think this is using the bare bones terrain color. Might need to change that for a different one. Tube work? Sure, a small shoreline. Yes, F tool's working. Some smoother bankings. Just side the river here. The F tool makes this process so much easier. Just turn and rotate. Turn and rotate. Nope. God dang it. rotate that up, and then into the place it goes. That looks pretty good. Apply changes. Next, we bushify everything and treeify everything. But more importantly, bushify, because bushes do a lot when it comes to making things feel complete. Okay. Thought I had one in my hand. I should probably color these ground as like sort of muddy banks. Ground? No. Round. Round? Oh god, I can't. Hold on. Muddy banks to a river. Lots and lots of bushes. Next, trees. Placing down trees makes the bushes work and makes them look way better. Brown tree here, and maybe back here. Yeah. I think it's supposed to be the yellow tree. Normal tree. And then orange tree. So, we have trees in, and what do you all think of them? Are they working? Does it look pretty good? Next we add grass. Just light grass though. Because you're probably not going to really see it that well. And then comes the leaves. So many leaves. Leaves in the water. Maybe that could work, like leaves floating on top of the water. I need to add probably more more props down this area. More rapids, because rapids look pretty cool. Especially in this thinner section right here. The way you get the rapids is You take bushes and you paint them white, and then you paint them transparent, and then you get rapids. That's what these are. They're just small bushes painted white and transparent. Or rapids. And that is some of the river extended. I think that looks pretty cool. No, that's camera mode. First off, sunset, because it always looks cool in sunset. I think that looks pretty good. Eight. Okay. Moving on then. So that's the forest. Ooh, well, that's the forest extended quite a bit. And that means this is barely gained in size. Great. Kind of don't want to keep working on that. I guess we could add cars to our parking lot. Isn't that exciting, though? Just cars. Yeah, that's all. Just cars. Very simple. But we could add streetlights, because streetlights keep us safe at night. I do wish these ones lit up though. Okay. What kind did I use here? They're bent straight. These kinds, I think. I should probably snap angle. Because streetlights do good things. I could curate some planters. Hey, edit train? Okay. Ah, dang it, snap props is on. Blech. Planters always do look nice with trees in them. Street trees in general look good. Street trees always look good. Actually, I do need snap props for these though. sink down. Nope, nope, nope. Ah! Snap! We'll put trees in now. Some smaller trees. Slightly smaller though. You know what? Take this over. Just so it's closer. This tree. So laggy. Frames are dropping quite hard. And now they're relatively back to normal. Phew. So we now have a small parking lot for people to park their cars. Turn up my mic volume. Sure. I'm thinking I might actually just turn down the game a bit so you can hear me a bit better, and also speak louder. Uh-oh. Okay, phew. I thought I just crashed. There you go. Small parking lot. I still have this, and it hasn't been painted. I must paint this and make a wheelchair accessible space. No, not that. That. This paint. This blue. Wow, this is already quite lacking. Quite lacking. Yes, indeed. That is what it was. Grab some terrain pieces and fill in the gap. Right here. Turn off snap angle. Alright, then colors. That's not it. I think this is it. Is this the grass color? Yes, indeed it is. Alright. Now he filled in a small gap between sort of like a weird bit of naturally formed terrain inside the city. What do you guys think of this? Kind of been flying over it a bit. This is my attempt at a curation of a riverbank, a very detailed one. You have scum, you have bushes, you have rocks, you have cattails and weeds. I mean, what do you think? Is it really that good? I also have my O tires on the waterfront over here. Why did I not get that one? Oh, it is there. That's just painted for some reason. Huh. Yeah. I do love the way this looked. This is what we did like in what, episode 3? This. I still need to finish the last parts here of getting the staircases. I have a plan on how to do them, and they're probably going to be way easier now with the ability to move places. Like, I can change that right there on the spot. This little thing. I'm going to be like, take this and then slide. And boom. Done it. It's so much easier now. Like, I could easily go through and sort of fix up small issues. I also have this, which is supposed to be a highway. A 2-layered highway. Meant to cut across, but it doesn't make a lot of sense because how's it going to get across the train tracks? I do not know. I might tear it down. That wall. I also need to figure out what I'm going to do over here, if that's going to be more housing. Like, row housing, or single family homes. I'm not making a bit. Okay. Oh, wait, are these all rocks? Whoa. That's a lot of rocks. I also need to figure out what I'm doing over here. You know what? Do you guys want to go see other maps I've worked on before? Or do you want to stick with this one? Because I have a few other maps. If I just go over here and save. Because this one's getting kind of laggy and I kind of want to look at some of my older stuff. Maybe see if we can revise that. Save. Save over. So like, do you want to go to other maps? Because I have like a couple other ones here. American layout. And yeah, that one. There's the Appalachian Railway. There's compact comp. There's a DC Metro map, which is pretty cool. There's also New Virginia. That's an older version of this map. Yes, new maps. Well, I mean, they're not technically new maps. I'm going to open up the Appalachian one, because I think this one's pretty cool. This was like the first one I actually tried detailing on. And it was meant to be set in the Appalachian Mountains. It might take a while to load, but this one is actually... There's some scenes I really like on it, but looking back on it, it is very ugly and monotone. I basically thought more trees is better without trying to add like variation in tree color, like what I have here in the YouTube map, or adding grass. So it is quite bad looking. Just waiting. Clearing the memory still. That might take a while because apparently it uses a lot of memory. So how are all your guys' day going while we wait for this to load? because this is taking a while. I hope the map's still there. So yeah. I'm just gonna wait. It is taking quite a while. Oh. I have not had direct connections with someone who has coronavirus, but I could see that being a big oof. Jesus Christ. So just went by fast. I think your mom gonna have corona. That just seems likely. Zero frames per second. The stream is reading. This is really taking a while, and I'm a bit worried I kind of messed up. The birds still chirp in the background. I think I may have done it. I'm gonna pause stream because I think I've crashed rolling line. Where do I pause? I think I have crashed rolling line. Close the program. Oops. Yes, so now there's going to be a slight pause while I try and pull back up rolling line. Because that was... yeah, not loading. Play. Rolling line. Alright. Stream starting up again. Load game. Huh. We still have the spooky one. Loading the Appalachian Railway. Yeah. I'm here. Oh god, the trains are running. Train, stop. Ah, yes. Feels good to be back here. You guys probably... time I'm seeing this. God, the wheat. The crane sounds meh. It's just so monotone. I mean, I guess the Appalachian Mountains are kind of like that. But, Donald's. Oh god, that must have been horrible before that. The houses are so basic. This is my first detailed map. Ah, the coal mine I hadn't even started. Yeah. Over here is by far my favorite part on the layout. It's just the way this, like, the train crosses over the river, then the highway, road follows along. And then you have, like, this old siding in a national park. I just love the way this looks. Ashton. I don't remember that one. And then the road just ends. Oh god, the train's still running. Huh. Yeah, I don't know why I have UP trains. So the layout, we are starting over here. On the back of the layout. There's more over here, as you can see. And this is, I don't remember where, but this is supposed to be a more like inside the valley style area, like a rural area in the Appalachian Mountains, because this is all based in the Appalachian Mountains. So we start off over here with just like fields. We got a big river, and there's supposed to be a McDonald's there. Not sponsored by McDonald's, and I hope I don't get copyrighted for attempting an M. And then tracks split off here. These tracks, this branch right here, goes around here, goes by where I said was my favorite area, and then it heads uphill until it reaches a coal mine. That is supposed to be right here. And that's the idea behind this layout, so that you take coal. So I always like to add functionality to my layouts. This branch, I believe, takes you down. Indeed, it does to a yard, to like a fiddle yard on the other side of the layout, which I'll show later. This tunnel takes you over to here, which is, I think, Ashton. I even did layout details here. Yes, this is Ashton. The Gato River, Ashton Gorge, and a block that's just sitting in the... Yeah, this one I spent a bit more time detailing around it, like Gagel trains, paint cabinets. So this is a large fiddle yard that sort of runs along the base. That's where those two tracks heading down come from, as you can see. They came down here, and then you have this big, long fiddle yard. The only problem with this is that it kind of cuts into where the gorge is, so it kind of ends and it appears. Doesn't work very well. Then I have this, which is a spiral track to get up here into the main station. If we come back over here, this is the branch that leads over to here. We have a small industry right here. Very under-detailed. Then we come over here. I had done much farther on the buildings here. They're a bit basic, but the more freeform buildings, I did a bit more than what I have done on the Ohio one. Not the Ohio, the YouTube series. Then they come up a small incline here, and then they come over here through the town, and then they go over a gorge, because it wouldn't be the Appalachian Mountains without a big bridge over a river gorge. That's inspired by something like what I've seen on my journey to Luray Caverns in Virginia. Yeah, and then we have Shell, which not sponsored by Shell. Shell gas station. I just built Shell because it's around here. Then we have Zaytown, which is pretty basic. Looks quite not the same. I have definitely progressed a long way since this one happened. Then they come over here. We have houses, which are also in-game houses, so they look a bit odd. And then it sort of heads down until it reaches the very under-detailed area. And yeah, that's the Appalachian Railway. It is quite basic. I also spent a lot of time on room decoration. It's like you have doors, big walls, an actual door, which I actually spent way too much time on. Like 3D. There's someone motorcycling outside. But yeah, this is the Appalachian Railway. It's a bit primitive compared to what the YouTube series looks like now, I will say. So monotone, just all green. There needs to be variation. I will say, this still is my favorite point, just looking down sort of like the highway. And seeing a train pass over. Is this road bridge done? It was done. Not quite to the best extent, but it was done. Yeah. So that's the Appalachian Railway. What else do I have? First off, I'm going to Exit to main menu. This should work better. Then, yes, aha! Resume. Load game. Appalachian. British, no. Nah. We'll open up the DC one. Yes. Recreating the DC Metro, where I only have one station. And my 7000 series are sprinters. It's the most subway-like train. Anyway, if we come in through the tunnel here, we have a metro station based off the DC Metro. Like it has the pylons, has the text, although it's not correct because it needs to be Helvetica. Anyway, have information boards. We have escalators that would be broken. You also even have imagined off station bits. So like bits that are like in front of the station. Because I don't know. I have never ventured back this way. Yeah, it has the color of the tile. It has the vault, as it is referred to. And yeah, and it goes in the tunnels here. The reason this thing is green. So I currently have tracks for the green line, which heads through here, and then this is the Navy Yard. And somewhere down here, I guess, would be another station. Is this it? No. This is the waterfront station, not Navy Yard. Navy Yard would be like down there. I also curated the yellow line tracks, and they head over here, and I guess this is where the Potomac River would be, and they'd go over, I guess. That would be over here, yeah. So this would be like the waterfront area of DC. And this would be like where the Potomac Bridge is. Then there's over here, which is La Enfant Plaza, as you can see. Yeah. That is that. That's basically all the DC metros. It's a bit uninteresting, but yeah. Go to main menu. The favorite thing I like to do on that instead of building was moving the trains back and forth because it looks so cool. Well, there's also New Virginia, which is my attempt to build one of like my fictional city. I only got as far as the subway, which I curated a pretty cool station. I love the way this looks. I used a nuclear stack as sort of like a pillar. Yeah, this is a New Virginia subway station. This would be, I believe, the Air Museum. And I think I curated something that looks pretty cool, sort of as a more modern styled subway. Kind of get notified of lines by these pillars. Yeah. Those would be the entrances and exits over there. I need to figure out how to get across here. I think we might just have some like stuff. Escalators come down here. Gotta have them escalators. These ones look remarkably neater than the ones in the DC Metro. Yeah. That's all New Virginia is. Because it's supposed to be based off of my fictional city that I have curated in Transport Fever. Hello, I'm bad at drifting. That's New Virginia right there. Nothing more than that. These are a lot of incomplete maps. What else do I have? Normal. I could show you an older version. I might do that last. This is my compact comp submission. Yes, I remember I was taking screenshots. Yes, sadly the compact comp submission was never finished, but it looks really cool. Yeah. That's the compact comp submission. It's on the workshop, so that's why I'm not showing much. I urge you to go and check that out yourself, rather than me just flying around. But yeah, sadly it did not get very far because I didn't finish it in time. This is its up-to-date state. So yeah. You can see I went to so much detail. Like I did the siding on the side of the house. Yeah. Check that out yourself. It's on the workshop. Oh, White Pass. You want to see that? I guess I could go do that. I tried making my own version of the White Pass. Last one. Yeah. Because I wanted to use the snowplow, and I know that's where it came from. So I curated White Mountains, a lake, and that's about all. I also kind of curated a station. The entire reason for creating this was so I could use this. I could actually move snow. Yes, that is beautiful. Looks so cool. I believe I have weather set to snow. Fancy. No, weather. Just put it on. Light snow, just so snow recovers. That's it. I only got up to the idea of the summit, and it's not a direct recreation, it's like my own idea of it. But yeah. I have a nice little loop here. I thought there was one on the White Pass, I'm not sure. Oh, hi Long. I didn't know, because your YouTube username is like way different. Yeah, but this isn't the actual White Pass. This is my... Oh, let's just create the White Pass without looking at any actual White Pass stuff. And just, let's recreate it. I remember Lake, and I'm pretty sure there was one of these on there, and then the summit. Yeah, and that's about all. Very incomplete. And again, the entire reason was just to use this, because it's cool. And I love it going through the snow. That's the White Pass. We go back to main menu, so we avoid crashing. What else do I have? The American layout. This one might take a while to load because it is very hefty indeed. Uh-oh. I don't know how that graphically got overloaded. Shoot. Oh, yes, phew. We're good. This is the American layout. This is my first sort of take on America. Oh, that map? I was working on it before you came on. I mean, I guess I can go back to it, but I decided to go around touring other maps I've worked on. That's because I kind of got bored. We were doing some work on it, but it was basically filling in gaps of what was there. I guess I can go back to it after I show you this map, which is my big boy American map where I could run long trains. That was the entire point of it anyway. Yeah. Oh god, do we not have Amtrak things? I might not have worked on this in workshop. That's why I use Metrolink things. Oops. But yeah, the entire point of this was to run long American trains. It even has its own entire back section, which is sort of this 3-track main line that heads around the back of the map. The main tracks are through here. Yeah. Main line comes from around back here before heading over head. And then these are the main lines. And these head down. This is going to be this is the big yard I curated. quite big indeed. And then, yeah. There's that. So, there's no detailing on this one other than me placing down buildings, cause reasons. I guess that never got fixed. Again, entire point of this was to run long trains. I also have a bypass. Weird loco. This is sort of like a bypass. It's part of the main line, but the idea is that it doesn't go around the long part here. The wide around part. Ah, I remember what I was doing. I was trying to get it to go up because there's going to be mountains. And it heads around here. And then I guess there's supposed to be some kind of gravel industry. I really don't know. This was created a long time ago. I think this was supposed to be some kind of intermodal port. Yeah. Let's hope it goes to main menu and doesn't crash again. British Dream Compact. Yeah, let's just load up the map again. Catch ye up. Might take a few minutes to load. I think I might, because it's about to become lunch and I eat food for lunch. And after that, I'm gonna go for a bike ride outside because it's beautiful here in Nova, Northern Virginia, that is. Yeah, is it gonna take a while to load? I'm gonna pause. No, it says it's good. Sorry for the stream thing, because it's loading really hard. I'm gonna... Oh, shoot. This may not be. I have put my computer on the screen. Oh, dang. Stop screaming for a moment. Oops. Oh. Oh, God. And I think we're back. On the map. Oh. 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 Hopefully. Yeah, I just lost everyone. Yeah. Yep. Oh, it's coming back. It's coming back. Well, hopefully YouTube can get back onto connection. Ouch. That was, quite bad. Yeah. Everything was breaking while I was... Yes. Oh boy. Aha! YouTube delay from this point has finally caught up. Oh. Everyone's back. Yeah. That was, quite a big hit. Frame rate wise. So we're back on the main map. Yeah, that killed my PC right there. Not... didn't kill it, but that slowed everything down. So we are back on the map. the YT series map. And I'm gonna just turn off UI for a moment. So, what we worked on is we built this parking lot. Well, actually no, the parking lot was already built, but I added trees and lamps for safety. Then we went over here. Before we did that, I was over here, and we continued on the Colorado forest with stream extension and muddy banks. We got a pretty cool picture. Yeah. These were here before. This was me trying to continue on the Colorado mountain scene, but it didn't work. This was me trying to build a transition between here, which you worked on, and here, the desert. Wish I need to come back and revisit at some point because it's all a bit janky. Would that be the word? Not sure. It's a bit outdated for how I build. Like, some of it I really like. Like, I do like how I created the abandonedness and the motel, but that's an issue. There are buildings without anything on their facades, even if they're supposed to be abandoned like this one. There needs to be something on there, and just so it feels complete. And the buildings are a bit bland for how they look. Yeah, there you go. Keyboard was not responding, so I sometimes tap it. Station has basically nothing on it except a white sign and some lights. Yeah. I need to revisit that. I also need to build the gas station. That's supposed to be a gas station, or is that supposed to be something? I really don't remember anymore. Oh, well. And long, and then we went all the way over to here, and we did some work on some fields, and we curated another one. By a Bishu penguin. I think I said it right. Yay. And yeah, long. We basically did this field. This one. And we added some details around it, and we did a forest. And that's all we did, detail-wise. For the first few minutes I was just walking around and showing what happened since. It would be pretty cool though to take a train. You know what, let's take a train. We'll take the UP auto rack. Not auto rack, oh god, intermodal train. Quick check to see if all the switches work. I've done some signaling. Probably should continue on with more. Yes, that's good. Come down here. Yes, flipped correctly. I think we'll end the stream on the UP train heading into the main yard. Where are you? There you are. We must begin our journey. I guess we continue on. Oh, that's camera. Oops. Shoot, I messed up. Fix it. Oh yeah, we do have intermodal cars now. Yeah, this train was assembled before the update. A lot has happened since the update. As we say goodbye to sleepy Arizona town. That needs a name. We did our farewells. Might just let the stream run out until we reach the yard. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here. A shorter stream. But I need to eat food at some point soon. So yeah. I hope you all have a good afternoon. And if the weather is great outside, I suggest you go outside because it's beautiful. At least where I am right now. I'm gonna go for a bike ride soon in the afternoon. yeah. Um, enjoy your afternoon. The series will hopefully come back with an episode 4. Yeah, episode 4. Oh well. Yeah, hopefully the series will come back with an episode 4. And hopefully we'll continuing on this map, because you guys really like this. I'm so happy that people really enjoyed this, especially more than what was my main series. Which was supposed to be the TPS heavy detail, and like, this was like way more popular. Like, episode 2 and 1, I think, both have like over 1,000 views. So, thank you for all those who have come and stopped by to watch the Lonely Run videos. It's been great to see that people enjoyed, or at least were interested in sort of seeing a map be built. I don't think from scratch though. I'm sure that had already been built. But yeah, basically from scratch. So yeah, I encourage you all to have a good afternoon, and see you soon. Bye.